This is Oil Pastel Techniques. You need oil pastels, which are basically oil paste but in a bar. These do not come out of clothes very well, so if you want to put an apron on, you're welcome to do so. They come with this box covering them, and you just slide them out. You also need a cup of oil, Q-tip, a needle tool or a toothpick to be able to scrape with, a blending stump, a piece of sandpaper to clean off your blending stump. So let's get started. First technique I'm going to show you is solid but light. Sorry, it needs to focus. There we go, that's better. Solid but light. So I'm going to take a color, I don't care which one, and I'm going to color lightly, just like you would with a pencil. I'm just going to color lightly, and you can see it's solid. And then over here, I'm going to color heavy. So I'm going to put more pressure. Same color, just a different various value by how much pressure you put on. So that's light and heavy for solid. Scumble is circles. The bigger circles you make, the lighter it is. The smaller the circle it makes, the darker it is. Hatching. You can make lines that are parallel. They don't have to be diagonal. They can be any kind of line, any direction. As long as they are parallel or appear to be parallel. Pointillism is a bunch of dots. Just kind of bend your wrist a little bit. And just make little dots. The more dots you make, the darker it's going to appear. The lighter it makes, the lighter you go, the lighter it appears. You can mix colors. So if I mix the blue and the violet, I get a blue-violet. I'm not physically mixing them, I'm just doing dots. Scratching. Scratching, you color heavily. It needs a good thickness. And then you can take your needle tool and scratch into it, or you can take a toothpick and scratch into it. You can lay the toothpick down and get a side, and then just wipe it off with a paper towel. If you get too much built up on there, pick up your little pieces if you don't want them on there. So that's scratching. You can also get two colors working together. So I'm going to put my violet down first. I'm going to put my blue on top. And then I'm going to scratch into it. So then it takes it back to the violet underneath by scratching it. Okay. You can mix white on top to get it to blend. So I'm going to put my blue here. I'm going to put my violet lightly over here. I'm going to take my white. Somebody's kind of destroyed this wrapper. And I'm going to put the white on top. And it blends the two colors, mixes them together. Once that's messy, and if I want to go on to the next color, I just wipe it off. If I don't want it to continue mixing, if I want a clean white one, I just wipe it off with a paper towel. You can do layers, so put one down lightly, put another one on top of it lightly, and they'll mix. You can blend with your fingers. I'm going to put my blue and my violet, and you can blend it with your fingers to get a technique, kind of a blurred design. It does make a mess on your fingers, but I love getting messy. You can blend with a paper towel. I'm going to put my violet down again, and my purple, my blue. And then grab a paper towel. And I'm just going to take and smear that with a paper towel. Very similar to your finger, but a little bit different because you don't have the oils from your finger to mix. It's a dry mix instead of a little bit oily. Blending stump. Put my blue down. Put my violet down. And then my blending stump. If I want to just mix it there, I can mix it there. Or I can mix it over here. Kind of softens the look of the oil pastel. To clean my blending stump, I take my sandpaper and I roll it, trying to keep that point because I want that point. So I roll it across. I'm twisting it as I'm going down the sandpaper. And now I have it pretty well clean. The last technique is to use oil on a Q-tip. So I'm going to put blue down. And my violet down. I'm going to grab a Q-tip, cotton swab. I'm going to get just a little bit of oil. This is just cooking oil, any kind of cooking oil you want. This is canola. And then I go across it with that oil. A little more. And it blends it together. Kind of lightens it a little bit. And you can draw with that too if you wanted. So those are your techniques for oil pastels.